On this channel, I really try to build a great community with my subscribers. I always listen to your suggestions, and today you get what you wanted. So here you are, S25 Ultra versus the OnePlus 13. Just taking my new electric bike for a ride. This is gonna help me to get some amazing locations. Very powerful off-road fat tire bike. This company is called Jansa. This is the X50. I absolutely love this bike. Right, well, let's check on stabilization. I am recording in 4K, 60 FPS. Sadly, this one just went to the water because one guy decided to let his dog off the lead and just scare the animals, which is a bit of a shame. I mean, look at this beautiful location. We are very lucky. So that's why I love the bikes, because I can get to the places I just normally would not be able to go with my car. Now, what's great with Samsung, we've got two telephoto lenses, okay? This is x3 on both. However, there is also x5 on Samsung. I can go x6. This is just a digital crop. However, the quality still looks pretty decent. And then you got x10, and then we've got x18. However, I can go all the way up to x20 on Samsung. You know what, guys? Yeah, I mean, Samsung, it is a little bit better, but I think they both doing a really great job. So let me go back to the bike. I cannot wait to go around it, because it actually says it will get up to 80 miles on one charge, which is pretty amazing. It'll probably last me for like 3 days. Love it. But let's have a look at the selfie camera. It is going to be a bit bumpy, but it's great to check on stabilization in a real world camera test, just like this. You know, people just go biking, running, go all over the place. I like how much wider the field of view is on OnePlus. However, I think the color is a little bit more natural. Yeah, because the sky is more blue, like I can see on Samsung. But let's take some selfies now. Let's don't forget about the macro. I am using one of the telephoto lenses, x3 on Samsung. I can also go x5. The quality looks really nice. On the other side, OnePlus, you can go 3 or x6. You can decide, but let's compare pictures of the macro now. I'm gonna cover it all for you guys. I'm gonna go to places like this with loads of nature. I'm gonna take some pictures of the birds, forest. Other people like to go to town, cities, you know, they take pictures of buildings, etc. So I'll try my best to go to different locations to give you idea which device is the best for you. This is portrait video mode. I love how much wider is OnePlus, but remember, Samsung can record in 4K. This is limitation on OnePlus because we only have 1080p. If you think I deserve huge subscribe, that will be amazing, because I am spending a lot of time to make those videos just for you. Okay, so this is the portrait video mode, and I love that we can switch between the lenses during recording on both of these devices. However, Samsung has an advantage. It can record in 4K, and we are limited 1080p on OnePlus. But let's have a look at some portrait photography. I am a huge fan of Hasselblad collaboration, and I was a bit disappointed with S25 Ultra when I was currently comparing it with Vivo. If you haven't had a chance to watch that video, go and have a look, and I'm going to take some pictures now. I just got back home just to show you the quality that you can get when you are inside the house. I got really cold because it's only 2 degrees outside, even though it's quite sunny. So I am recording in 4K 60 FPS in HDR mode. Let me know which one do you prefer, and I want to go back on the bike to show you a few more places within the area. Let's go. Right, I've got my beautiful wife as assistant. She will be taking the pictures of me. I will be going on the bike as fast as I can. I mean, I'll try my best. And then she will be using the fast shutter speed and then see which phone will be able to capture those moments of really fast actions better. So I have just arrived at the beautiful Stafford Castle. I've got a really great view, so I can have a look and see which zoom is actually better. I'm going to find the big building in the distance and we're going to compare which one's actually better. So I have just switched to the high resolution modes. You can see we've got main sensor, and they both very fast. Okay, Snapdragon 8 Elite is one of the most powerful devices that you can find on the market. I definitely don't have any complaints here, but as I said before, I'm just gonna go around on my bike, show you different locations so you can decide which device do you prefer. I cannot believe that I discovered such an amazing place. I have been living in this town for like 15 years and never knew about this place. But you know what? Because of the bike, I was able to discover this amazing place. Wow, look at this. Sadly, we had some floods, as you can see, the bridge is gone, but wow. So yeah, dual selfie mode video is also pretty cool. But I'm gonna carry on with my little ride and just carry on with the review. I'm not sure how many people will actually use selfie at night, but I'll just do it quickly, take a couple of selfies, and then I'll move on to some low light conditions using rear camera. So let's go. But let's have a look at the video quality, starting with ultra angle, 4K 30 FPS on both. Another very quiet night. Comes to that digital zoom. Moving to the optical. Not bad at all. Now we've got another optical zoom on Samsung. Here on OnePlus is just a digital crop. But let's have a look at the maximum zoom, and you can clearly see the sign on both really, so that's really good. But I'm gonna take some pictures now. Just using my Vivo to show you the moon. It is pretty bright night, I have to say, so I've got both phones in front of me and let's see which one takes better moon pictures. This is the portrait video mode on both, and I have to say I am very impressed with OnePlus 13, considering this device costs only $899, which is very nice. So what do you think? We got 4K on Samsung and 1080p on OnePlus. I'm absolutely freezing, so I better go home, put it all together and do a little conclusion. I have to say, I am very impressed with OnePlus 13 here. Portrait photography, way better. Selfie camera, wider field of view, I really like that. Faster shutter speed here for those action, you know, when you got kids running around or dogs, you're riding a bike. Very disappointed with Samsung. On the other side, yes, Samsung will give you 4K, 120 frames per second. They improve the ultra wide angle a little bit. You also have 8K available across all the lenses. However, remember, Samsung is £350 more expensive. Not to mention about faster charging speed, bigger battery. You got IP69 water resistant, and you got even the IR blaster, which I really like. This is something that people don't really use often, but if you need it, it's there. On the other side, Samsung is removing Bluetooth option on the S Pen, which I don't really know why. They're adding lock mode feature on video, which is brilliant. However, other Chinese manufacturers like Oppo, Vivo, even Sony was actually one of the first brands that introduced this in like 2020. I think that Samsung is just falling behind. They don't really improve the lot. So this is just my opinion. Let me know your thoughts, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Cheers!